Wandering aimlessly through the streets of Almaty can be a beautiful and immersive experience. The city blends Soviet era charm, modern architecture, and natural beauty, offering a variety of things to observe. Almaty is unique because Tian Shan mountain frame is in the southern horizon offers a wonderful view, especially at the sunset. Walking along the road, one can observe how the mountain change colors throughout the day. Soft pastels in the morning, deep blues in the afternoon, and golden hues at sunset. It is worth seeing. On clear days, you might spot snow-covered peaks even in the summer. One can observe a large variety of concrete buildings, often with faded murals and remnants of the Soviet era. Though there are modern skyscrapers that showcase Almaty's rapid modernization and economic growth, but still the main structure is of Soviet era. In older districts like Samal or Koktobe, you will find beautiful and colorful wooden homes with intricate carvings. That is worth watching, especially if you don't have any other activity. That is why it is said that you enjoy a lot if you are strolling aimlessly in Almaty. One can have interaction with the locals while strolling on the subways. People are very friendly and often helpful whenever you talk to them. Let me talk these girls and see what they guide us about the pronunciation of some specific Russian words. Извините, может сказать, как произносится это слово?
Который?
Это, да.
Вот это?
Да.
Все.
Се?
Все.
Се. И это?
Весь.
Бис?
Весь.
Бис. Се. Бис. Это?
Всем.
Сим. И это?
Су.
Шу. Шу. Вы можете использовать в букваре это? Се. Се.
Все.
А?
Все используют, да?
Да.
Да.
И вы можете использовать это слово в
Yeah,
букваре?
we use.
Yes.
Yes.
Се.
Все.
Спасибо.
Yeah.
Большое спасибо. Се. We talked about some of the words you have gone through in the previous lesson, and the girl explained some of the pronunciation. Basically, there is no great difference of the Russian language that is spoken in Russia and in Kazakhstan, but there are some very few words which have a slightly different accent. So that is why it is required to be clarified by the locals there. Let me have another discussion with these friends and see how they respond.
Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. Вы можете сказать, как я могу использовать, как я могу различить между с и вис? Вы можете использовать в букваре? Это все, все, all. Вис это что? Вис. Вы не говорите по-русски?
Говорю, но разницы не знаю.
Ну, это все вис. Что вис? Что это вис?
Весь ассортимент, например. 7 выборов.
7, все, вис. Я хочу знать, что это. Как мы можем использовать это слово в букваре?
Весь ассортимент, весь сезон. Носить одежду весь сезон. А нет,
Вис.
да.
Вис.
Объяснить я не могу, к сожалению.
Спасибо.
Извините.
Спасибо.
I asked them some of the words that how we can use them in the sentences, and they responded that it is the easiest way. You can use these words in any way, the way you like. The situation is basically the main factor that requires that how you have to use these words. Almaty has a growing urban art scene with murals on old buildings. For instance, you may look Kazakh cultural motifs, traditional patterns, and portraits of famous Kazakh figures. Areas such as you have seen previously, urban and pedestrian zones are great places to find them. People are fully active and engaged in their life. Let's see how these are making fun.
Очень
Wonderful.
сильно. Очень сильно. Это очень сильно. Давай. Давай. Давай.
Видеоға мынау?
Да.
Мына видео түсіріп отыр ма? Иә, өтті қос.
О.
Казахский бокс стиль продакшн.
О.
Аспа. Майда бәрі сан бере салдың ба?
Давай.
Мен бір рет тұрайын. Асып беремін. Асып берші. Мен де кәсімді.
Reels использовать это или это? 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 Да. Хорошо. Хорошо.
Асыр шығар.
Это сильно. Это сильно.
Мен майда тимған орайда кетіп қалды. Үстеңе шығамын майда. Салшы беремін.
Yeah. Etasilna is basically widely used in this dialogue. Basically, etasilna means it is strong. So these young boys were telling that instead of sitting idle or wasting time on the social media, they are very fond of playing such types of games. Wonderful friends, it's really wonderful. Young people in trendy cafes or riding electric scooters are very common in Almaty. Elderly Kazakhs in traditional hats or colorful shawls sitting in parks and playing chess, while young people most of the time like to stroll on the subways. Almaty has many quiet Soviet era country yards between residential buildings. Many murals, playgrounds, old Lada cars, and hidden cafes are very common in Almaty. Some even have family run tea houses, which are very common. Now, friends, come to Russian lesson 6. Here, these are basically the most commonly used English words in Russian language. So, you need to learn them. Изучите этот словарь. 1. Practica, model, plan, sport, soup. 2. Sock, fact, vaza, doctor, engineer. 3. Professor, dwar, double L. Remember that it is always silent in Russian language. So it is not dollar but dwar. Salat, taxi. 4. Football, tennis, volleyball. 5. Telephone, restaurant, assistant. 6. Administrator. Now, friend, you have seen that these most commonly used Russian words are very simple to learn, and you can use these words while making a basic sentences that you have learned in the previous lesson. In the next lesson, we'll make a bit longer sentences while using these words. So learn them carefully.